So that's it? It's all over? Everything you told us, everything you taught us, what was the point of it all? I saw what you let them do to you, what you let them call you. I watched them mock you and flock you. They reach back and clock you. They whip you, they beat you. You let them mistreat you, but why? Why? Did you come just to die? Or was all this a lie? Was all this a game? They put you to shame and you let them defame on your name like a criminal? After everything we went through, I saw you work miracles. You walked on the waters, you taught us in parables, picked me from nothing when I was so broken. But look at these soldiers, laughing and joking and making a mockery out of you. And all of us standing there watching, hoping, pleading. They're cutting you open, seeing you bleed is making my faith recede. But breathe, breathe. This has to be some kind of dream. I know you could take them all out in a second, but now they keep making you scream, and I reckon that everyone thinks you're a fraud now. They want you to prove that you're God now, so do it. Do it. Why are you staying there silent? They gave you a chance to prove who you are, but handed you over to Pilate. Crucify him. Crucify him. That's what the people said. They twisted together a crown full of thorns and pressed it right into your head. And they pounded the nails, and they pounded the nails, and they pounded them right in your hands and your feet. They left you to hang like you was some meat in the street just selling for auction. And you cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? And you suffocated to death while we wept and we wept and we wept. And they took a spear and they put it right here. And they made it real clear that our God is not here. And they laughed and they joked and they stabbed and they poked and they cheered and they jeered. And you did what we feared. Nothing. Nothing. And with your last breath, right before your death, you said it best. It's finished. Three days later, I heard from the women. They say you're alive. I couldn't believe it. How could I believe it? You're dead. I seen it. I put it right out of my mind. They're crazy. Me and the others been hiding lately, locking the doors and hoping they don't come. Crying our eyes out every night. Couldn't believe this really was all done. I'm undone. I'm so broke. Gotta figure out what to do. I thought I had it all figured out with you. Now you're rolled up in a tomb. So what now? What now? I don't know what to believe in. You were supposed to save humanity, this insanity, oh, the vanity, such depravity. Where my heart was, there's a cavity. What's morality? If you aren't really God, then what's reality? I don't know. So now me and my brothers were locked in a room, talking about the things of the past, trying to figure out what we will do, wondering if this pain will last. But you showed up. You showed up right in front of my eyes and said, peace be with you. How is this possible? I thought to myself, how could this be? The gates of death could never be opened, but standing in front of me here was my king. And he said, look at my hands and look at my feet. Touch me right here on my side and you'll see that it's me. It's really me. Peace be with you. I'm here and I won't ever leave. To the end of the age. And before he departed, he left us a gift, the Spirit of God to dwell in our hearts. He told us that we are the light of the world now. He is within us. There cannot be darkness. And then he ascended up into the clouds. And as we all stared, I thought to myself, why? The God of the world is perfect and holy. All of us fallen, deserving to die. No one can stand in his presence alive, but you You were blameless. But still you took on the shameful position of being a human to listen to God's plan. Obedient servant. Dying for what? For what could be worth it? Us? Really? Us? How many times we spat in your face, still you would die a horrible death to satisfy justice all in our place? A perfect substitution. The only solution. You gave us a clean slate, and now we are remade. What a trade. Him for me.